Okay, gang, this is Tom here. It's been a while, but I just wanted to give you an update on my subway system. And I got it about 3/4 of the way around. But there's one of the subway trains right there. So let's bring it around. It's going to be hard to see with all the wires and stuff. They'll be all out of the way eventually. He's going to now cross over to the outside track. And as he makes it through there, he's then going to go through the turnout, and then he's going to come across this bridge. And onto the helix. So I have all that track set up with block detection and everything already, and that section, that's the one bridge here, which is I 3D printed those bottom pieces and then glued them together, then screwed them onto the helix there, and then I screwed them on to the section of the subway system there. I put some foam up there and some road bed, and that leveled off that going to the subway sections. The subway section was lower, it was higher than it is now, so I had to redo this whole section here and drop it down about 2 inches so that it would line up with the level that it's on there on the helix. It was right in the middle of a level, so I didn't want to have that much of an incline. And then that section of track right here, which is sticking out, that's the other bridge that I have to make, and that goes over to this. So that's a 5-foot span about, and I'm going to have a nice bridge going across there to there, and that'll give me, from the helix, I can go in from this side or from that side, and I can return either direction. So before, the turnout was going to be over in that corner coming off the helix and then going over into there, but then I would have to back the trains out to get them back on the helix, and I don't want to do that. This way they can go in that direction and then they can come out this direction and then get back on the helix and go down to the other levels and whatever. So I redesigned the way it was coming on and off the helix, which made it good. And then I got a couple of subway cars up there. You can see the lights. There's my other subway train, and they're all lit up. And that means I got track power there. I just rolling those cars along around that corner there, up there, to make sure that I didn't hit any other cars or anything. But that I put the engine of that subway train on there earlier today just to see how it would go around, and it went around too. So I got I got the subway sections all the way around, and if you can see my C-clamps on the section way down there past the TV. Now I got to make my way coming up towards me where I'm standing and connect to this here. So I got 2 more corners to make. I'm in the process of making the inside corner on my printer right now. It's an 8-hour print, so I started that this morning. And over there, I had to make some special brackets with some real long pieces on it. It just barely fit on my printer because up there is where my turntable is, and there's no wood to screw the brackets to, so I had to get them longer so that I could mount them on some wood. So redesigned the brackets to hold that up from there, and now I can just make the regular size brackets once I'm past that section. And as you can see on my JMRI panel, the 2 tracks on the bottom are red. That means that the block detection is working there. And you can see on the helix where the subway car came in, on the top, that upper one there is red. That's where the subway car is sitting right now on the helix. So all the block detection's working. This here train, I had to flip the wires on this block here because they were backwards. Because when this train ran, it was shorting out once it got to this block. So this is what you find out when you're working on things. I don't know why the lights in this car isn't working. I thought all 3 of them lit up, but I'm not worried about it right now. I'll check it out later, and we'll see what that is about. But over here, I got the signals project I'm still working on. I got most of the signals done on all the levels over there, but I'm working on the helix up to about this level here with the signals so far. I got a bunch more to do, but I'm just working my way up the levels. Some signals are hard to get to, but you gotta work on them. Like over there, I had to take out the backdrop, open up that window, and get to a couple signals that were easier to get to from the window. And up there on the yard, when I do the yard, those signals over there towards the window, I'll do them from outside, be easier. And also on the helix, I had these sensors. These sensors are from Azitrax, and they automatically change the turnout for the direction that the train's coming through. So I had these tubes on here, and I just didn't like the way they look, so I designed this bracket to fit these lenses and the sensor. And also the main reason why I did this way was because over here on my second level I have the sensors, but they used to be buried in the track. and that was a pain in the neck doing that. And also they had a tendency to drop down through the hole, so I said I'm going to put these on above, and then I don't have to worry about them falling through. I got a couple of them up there. They automatically switch this turnout here and that turnout there. So when a train comes up, it's going whatever direction it is, and then when it comes around, then it switches it so it can come. This is a big reverse loop. I have two of them there. So that's what those are for. And then I was using my new TCS UWT-100 controller. I got that the other day, and I just set it up, connected it to the Wi-Fi, and then it's connected to the Y throttle, and all my engines in the JMRI roster show up in the list, and I just select what engine I want. And so over here I 3D printed a holder for it, so it just slides in there. So I got a nice little holder out of the way when I'm not using it. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on the subway system. Probably another month or so before I'm done getting the track laid down. It takes about a day, 20 plus hours to print a floor section, a section. So, so I got about, I don't know, maybe 10 more to make, so that's 10 days at least coming up that side. And then the track just laid up there. I use this crafter's pick, the ultimate, and I use that to glue the track down to the sections. Just put a little dab there, and it glues it, and it keeps it right in place. You don't have to glue all of it down. I just do it in a couple of spots, and then all I need to do is get like a spatula or something, and I can pry it right up later if I needed to do something like that. So I installed the turnout here. That's where this curve is, just to see where it would go so it won't hit this bracket. And I just have to maneuver it and put it in place. And then I'll hook up the bridge to go across here to this one, and that's about a 5-foot span. Like I did over there, I used some string, it's twine actually, real thin twine, and use some eyelets and holding it up. This added support, and over here I'll do the same thing. I can put supports on this beam here, and then into the ceiling and drop down a line, probably 2 or 3 to hold it in place. And I'm going to screw it onto the bottom of here on this side, and then I'll screw it on the bottom of this on this side, and it'll catch it, and we'll go from there. This is what I'm going to be using, this 1/4 inch thin plywood to make the bridge base, and then I'll add on stuff on top of it. So that's it, folks. Just wanted to show you my subway system progress, and we'll hope to have it done soon. Then I can run the trains. So this is Tom. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you all soon. Everybody, take care.